What's good, everybody? Welcome in. Watching us on YouTube or Facebook. Make sure you hit that like button. If you're watching on replay, make sure you say replay down in the chat below. We are going to be shipping out some weekend orders. So I just went live over on Instagram to set that up separately. And let me slide you guys over while everybody's hopping in. We'll go ahead and get started. I don't know how many orders we have today. It's going to be hard to keep up because I have the 2023 spreadsheet and now I have a 2024 spreadsheet. So I think we have 20, no, how many Poshmark orders do we have? I can't check. I think I have 6 Poshmark orders. I think I have 30 orders total, but don't hold me to that. What's up? Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. Wait till everybody gets here and then we'll go ahead and get started. Lots and lots of, oh wait, no, we have whatnot orders too on top of that. We have 35 orders to ship out. Forgot about whatnot orders too. 36, something like that. We have over 30 orders. Happy New Year, everybody. Hanger drop possibly tomorrow. Those of you who need a hanger, Trisha's dropping them possibly tomorrow. Any Western stuff? Do I have any Western stuff? I'm sure we do. We have a whatnot show. Our next whatnot show is on Saturday. It's not part of the 130-day challenge, but it's going to come out Saturday. The 130-day challenge starts on the following Tuesday. So next Tuesday, and all those shows are loaded for the next month. So go ahead and go bookmark them if you want to. What's up, Amy? What's up, everybody? Appreciate the rose. Happy New Year, Patriot Girl. Appreciate everybody hopping on in. If you're watching this on Instagram, I'm going to try to pay attention to Instagram a little bit today, but you guys are on a separate tab, and I can't keep you guys open. I need another computer that I can put up to the top right so I can like have chat up so I can watch it and all that good stuff. So appreciate you guys hopping in. If you're new here, hit the follow button, whatever platform you're watching on. What I do on this channel is I buy stuff cheap, I resell online for a profit. That's what I do for a full-time job. Today, we are going to be shipping out our weekend orders. So Saturday, Sunday, and Monday orders because the post office was closed yesterday. So we have whatnot orders to ship. We have eBay, we have Poshmark, and we have Mercari. We have the quadfecta today. So I was up early. I woke up early. I looked at the new spreadsheet. I had to figure it out. And then we went to the gym. So that's what we did today. We were productive so far today. If you guys need a spreadsheet, by the way, I just started using Jason's spreadsheet today. It's amazing. I'm using the creator spreadsheet because obviously I have income from social media. So he has one for resellers and he has one for social media influencers too. So if you guys have money coming in from different revenues, you can use that creator spreadsheet, which is a really good option. It'll be able to break down your daily profits, not only from your business, but also from your other businesses or other venues. So if you need a spreadsheet, that is linked in my bio. Go get a spreadsheet. It's the beginning of the year. Everybody should have a spreadsheet. Everybody should know their numbers. There's free spreadsheets out there, but Jason's spreadsheet covers literally everything. So go get your spreadsheet if you don't have one. What's up, Liv? All right, let's go ahead and get started. We'll start with Mercari orders. You guys are going to have to bear with me today because I have obviously 2023s and 2024 spreadsheets. So I'm going to be bouncing back and forth between the both of them depending on when these items sold. So how hard is it to make 4K net on eBay? It's not too hard. If you're first starting out, it's going to take you a little bit to get there because you got to reinvest your income. But you can make 4K net. It's not too hard to do. Jason's spreadsheet is the best. If you have last year's spreadsheet, does it automatically move to the new one? No. You can copy and paste it. I'm sure you can copy and paste it, but there's different line items this year. If you have last year's spreadsheet, you can just make a copy of it and use it again this year if you want to. But every year he adds new details to it to make it a little bit better. I always suggest just buying the new spreadsheet. Do you send offers to eBay watches? I have AutoPosture do that for me. Link in my bio for that too. So I don't send the offers. I have a program that sends them for me, so I never have to worry about it. AutoPosture sends 10% out offers on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari for me all day long. So, all right, next up, our first sale. We got a pair of Spanx leggings. These were picked up at a thrift store for $13.38. They sold on Mercari for $35 after fees, shipping, cost of goods, and make a profit of $11.56. These are just going to go right into a poly mailer. Poly mailer. Let me grab some out of here. I got a whole mess of them. Purple poly mailers today. Grab the purple ones. What's up, Bobby? Welcome, welcome. Appreciate everybody hopping on in. We might have some people coming in throughout the live because one of my videos on TikTok is going crazy right now. So I'm sure whenever I go live when a video is going crazy, I normally get a whole bunch of new people coming in. So bear with me. We're probably going to have a lot of basic questions today, but that's part of the game. You got to answer the basic questions. You like selling on Mercari? Good question. I might actually stop selling on Mercari this year. Mercari was only 5.6% of my sales. I can actually look at Jason's spreadsheet and tell you exactly how many sales I got on Mercari. Last year I got 445 sales on Mercari. It was only 5.6% of my sales. So I'm considering dropping Mercari because Poshmark was still 11.2, so that's good enough to keep around. Mercari might not be good enough. Appreciate the rose. Mercari might not be good enough with 5.6. So I'm considering dropping it and just doing eBay, Poshmark, and whatnot. What do you guys think in the chat? Should I do that? Should I drop Mercari? What's up, Kit Kat? What's up, Blended? Good morning. What's up, everybody? Casey's in the chat. Ladama's in the chat. What's up? Yes, I think I should drop it too. I think starting today, I'm going to stop. I'm going to keep everything on there that's listed there. I might as well. And then I'm just going to stop listing on Mercari. So, do you have to go live on whatnot? Yes. Oh, well, no, you don't have to. There's a platform. There's not, you can list stuff on Whatnot without going live. There's a marketplace now. That's what the word I was looking for. But Whatnot is pretty much for going live. So I got muted for Wayne is lame. TikTok has this new anti-bullying thing. I got a bunch of those notifications yesterday for my video. So what's your process? Oh, wait. How much time does it take to maintain Mercari? Not too much time. It doesn't take much time at all. Is eBay your favorite? Whatnot's probably my favorite because I just like going live like right now. What's your process after you go picking? We come home, we list our items. Right now, Mom is over there. She's doing some drafts. Kayla's out doing inventory, so she's putting items in inventory. So Mom comes, she lists the items, she takes photos, she does the drafts. We put them live. Kayla puts them in inventory, and then when they sell, we go pull, pack, and ship them. What's the least dollar amount you want to make to sell something? So I used to look for average sales price. I used to look for a profit of $20 per item. I stopped doing that because we're starting to sell in volume now. So pretty much if I can go and buy something for around $10 and make a $10 profit, I'm cool with that. I try to buy them for $5 and make a $10 profit because that's doubling your money after your investment. But I will do 10 and 10. That's what I'm looking to do. Do you have a business license tied to my Social Security? Yes. You don't need to have an LLC. You can do this without an LLC. Appreciate all the new questions. Like I said, we're probably gonna have a bunch of people hopping in here today, so feel free to drop some questions. I'll try to answer as much as I can. This is the daily helicopter ride over my house. The helicopters like to fly right over, so if you're new here, this is what happens every morning, and it shakes my windows because they fly really low. Can you explain how you tag your items? I have a video on that, so if you go watch one of my videos, I think it was made like 2 weeks ago, it shows you how I literally like write the numbers on them and we put them in inventory. So go watch that video. It's super simple. Super simple. Yes, the number format. All right, let's go grab the next item. Next item is a Polo Ralph Lauren polo. Just a basic polo in pre-owned condition. The reason it sold for so much is because it's a good size 2XB, which is a big and tall size. Big and tall sizes always sell better. Paid $8.56 for this one. It sold for $30. So after fee, shipping, cost of goods, I make a profit of $12.05 over on Mercari. These are super simple to ship. All you do is grab a poly mailer, slide it in. It's good to go. What marker are you using? We just use a permanent marker, and what you do is you mark it, and then you blow it a little bit. That's what she said, and then it goes. It dries really quick. That's what we do. Dries when you blow it. Wow. Kit Kat said, "Hi, Mom."
Hi, Kit Kat.
Hi, Kit Kat. Well, Autoposture started doing cross posting. She's supposed to have it done in the new year. She said quarter one. Quarter one is when she expects to have it done. Oh, I forgot that you're gonna be walking back.
That's okay.
Just be careful. Any suggestions for good banks to use for? I use a credit union. I love credit unions. They're the easiest to deal with. So that's I use a credit union. I would say get with a credit union. Where can you find a good portion of your merch? I have it all listed on eBay. eBay's linked in my bio. You can feel free to look at what I have listed and what I've sold for the last 90 days as well. A vintage item smell. Do you wash it because washing decreases the value? I don't really sell too much vintage, Shauna, so I don't really know the answer to that. I would wash it. And I think if they have a graphic on the outside, you flip them inside out and you wash them on cold. It shouldn't really mess with the graphic. So how many items do you have on eBay? I have a total of 2,200 listed on eBay right now. Somewhere around there. Appreciate the hearts and appreciate you joining the team. All right. Let's ship out the next item. You ship international? Yeah, I use eBay International Shipping Program to ship internationally. Next up is a Oh, where's these? Oh, they're over here. Next up is a brand new tag Robert Graham shirt. This thing has been listed forever, so I just took an offer on it to get it to move. I think this sold in 2024. It did. I paid $21.40 each for these Robert Graham shirts. This one sold for $40. Not that much profit on it. Just looking to move it. After fees, shipping, cost of goods, I make a profit of $10.60. This sold on Poshmark. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab one of these free USPS Tyvek envelopes and we're going to ship it out. Use the free stuff for Poshmark. So how do you choose where to post which items? Most items go to all platforms. This year we're going to be doing stuff differently because obviously we're doing the 130K and 130-day challenge. So this year we're not going to list everything everywhere. There are certain items that are just going to go strictly to Whatnot, but everything else that gets listed to eBay will also get listed to Poshmark. And if I do keep Mercari around, it'll get listed to Mercari as well. What's up, Delka? How many sales for the weekend? I think 36. I didn't count them. It's somewhere around 35, 36. How'd you go about creating an eBay account for business? You can create a personal or business account. I don't think it really matters which one you do, technically. I think I have a personal. Maybe I have a business. I don't know. But it's really simple to make an eBay account. You just go on eBay, create a username. They're going to ask you for a little bit of information, date of birth, social security number. And the reason they're asking that is if you sell over a certain amount, they're going to send you a 1099. So that's why they ask you that. But super simple to set up. Step-by-step process. Mercari is not my favorite. No, I get the least amount of sales on Mercari. Credit unions are great. You're a person and not a number. Interest rates are a little higher. And yeah, I like credit unions. Credit unions are just easy. I can walk in my credit union, they know me, and I can be like, hey, I need a car loan. What am I approved for? And within like 2 seconds, they can tell me what I'm approved for. What do you do if you lose a receipt for purchase? Are all receipts needed? If you lose a receipt and you bought it with a card, you should have the card information. So you should be able to go through your bank statements and find that. So any Versace? I probably have Versace. Actually, I just listed a Versace polo. How much profit do you strive for each item? Try to get a $10 profit minimum. $10 profit minimum. All right, next up we got a Polo Ralph Lauren. This is just a simple Polo Ralph Lauren shirt. This one's not a $10 profit. This was thrown into a bulk buy, so I basically got stuck with it. It's just a long sleeve shirt. Paid $8. It sold for $17, so I only made a profit of $5.60. But I got in a bulk buy, a whole bunch of stuff. I don't mind picking this up. I probably only paid realistically like $3 for it, but I spread the cost of my bulk buy across all items, so that's why I got that $8 buy cost. But this is something I wouldn't pay that much for. Just a basic Polo Ralph Lauren shirt. How do you keep track of reusing inventory numbers once they sell? Good question. If you have Jason Hayes spreadsheet and you put all your items into the inventory slot, it keeps track of how many items you have in each one of your bins. So if you need a spreadsheet that does everything in your eBay business for you, Jason Hayes spreadsheet. I'm telling you, he's another reseller. He made the spreadsheet for resellers. It's a spreadsheet for resellers by resellers. But it's really good. And I have a link in my bio for that. It's a one-time purchase. It's not like you pay monthly. I think it's like 40 something bucks. And with my code, you get 10% off. So go get it. Go get it if you don't have a spreadsheet. What did you set up for photograph and listing? Is it hanging the best? So what we do is we have I can't show you because you're on this screen, but she has a small light box over here. She's taking photos in, and then we take full front, full back on the big light box. And then to draft them, we just use the table that we have the box on to draft them. That's it. If you sell an item on one platform and it's listed on two, do you delete off the other? Yes, I do that manually. I use List Perfectly, so it doesn't automatically take it off for me. Auto Posture, when it does come out with the cross lister, it will automatically pull it for you. But what I do is I just go in and manually delete it. It just takes a couple seconds. Next up, Surf's Up favorite brand right here, chat. This is Surf's Up Fine's favorite brand. Everybody knows it very well. This is a men's Allen Flusser shirt. The reason I picked it up is because it has a crazy pattern. That's the only reason I picked these up, is if they have a crazy pattern. This one I paid $6.42 for. It sold for $22 after fees, shipping, cost of goods. I make $11.18. Shout out Surf's Up Finds, his favorite freaking brand. His favorite brand. What's up, Kara? Do you do inventory before or after you sell an item? You do inventory. You have to do inventory before you sell an item because you have to put it into the inventory, right? No, sir. It is Surf's Up favorite Great. If you guys are watching this on TikTok, tap that screen for me. If you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, make sure you hit that like button. And Instagram, I don't know what you do on Instagram. And I'm sorry I'm ignoring you, but you guys are on a separate tab that I can't see. I promise I'll go in eventually and look at what you guys are saying over there. But do whatever you do on Instagram. I think you like the live or something. I don't know what Instagram does. What's up, Joel? Joel's in the chat. Joel's in the chat. Let's see. Next up, we got a pair of Revtown jeans. These are really good. You should always be on the lookout for. Can't really see it, but the brand is Revtown, Revtown. These are men's size 34. I paid $8.03 for these, and they sold for $40. So after fee, shipping, cost of goods, I make $23.97. These again are going to go in a Tyvek envelope because it's a Poshmark sale. Easy to ship. Jason Hayes will also help you if something is messed up. Yes, I had to reach out to him today because a couple of my tabs are not. They're not adding up correctly, and I think it's because I had the version that he originally gave out. Like I had the first original version before he actually released it, so I don't think he had everything like filled out correctly. So I just have to have him go in my spreadsheet and fix it really quick. And he's really good about that. He'll go in your spreadsheet, he'll fix whatever's messed up, and then he'll hop out. He'll give himself access and then take himself away. So he's really, really good about doing that. How long have you been doing this? I've been doing it for 5 years now. I think 5 years. Full-time 2 years. Look at Big Sweaty's in the chat. The Man Dime's here, everybody. What's up, Man Dime? Welcome in. Big Sweaty is here. Looking to buy baby oil in bulk. So stupid. All right. Last Poshmark sale, and then we got eBay to ship out. This is a men's Grayson polo. I have to look up what I paid for these. I think I paid around $20 each, but for some reason they weren't in my cost of goods on my listing. This one sold for $55, so I don't know my profit on this. It's probably like around $20. But yeah, I don't have the price. I don't know why. I don't know why the price was not put in there. What do you use for cross-posting listing? I use List Perfectly. I do have a link in my bio for List Perfectly. If you use that link, you get 30% off your first month. How many hours do are you both putting in each week? Good question. I'm probably working like 60 to 70 hours. And I know a lot of people are like, holy cow, I don't want to work 60 to 70 hours. But Kayla probably puts in about 30-ish. So if you put both of us together, we're probably only working 40 hours each if you average it out. Yeah, because she has to take care of the kids and all that good jazz. So, yeah, probably like 40 hours each on average. I work a lot more because I do social media. If it wasn't for social media, I would only be working probably 40 hours a week, minimum or maximum. Is it really worth reselling to make money? I mean, every single person on this earth that sells an item is a reseller. Every business you buy from is a reseller. Like when people are commenting on my videos and like, I can't believe you resell goods, bro. I'm like, do you go to Walmart? Do you go anywhere in this world and buy something? Because if you do, you're buying from a reseller. I hope you understand that. But I mean, people love to support the big businesses, but they hate to support the little businesses. And they're like, oh, you're reselling items that you bought for cheap and you're selling them for more. Well, that's how business one-on-one works. I hate to break it to you, but that's how you make money. So yeah, I think it is. I think it is viable. I think everybody can do it. Yeah, I'm not trying to sell you a course or anything. That's all free information. I don't have a course. It's not like I'm trying to sell you something. People were complaining that I was giving a $15 code and they said that was a commercial that I did. Sure, the $15 code is affiliate code. I do get a kickback for that, but you get $15 for free. Literally $15 I'm giving you for free. Can't really complain about free 15. How do you handle taxes? I have a tax professional help me out. Her name is Carol Ann. She actually has a TikTok account too. Carol Ann, the tax lady. I send her my spreadsheet. As soon as it's ready, I'm going to send it over to her. I'm going to give her access. She can go through and look at all my numbers. She can put them into my line items on my tax form. And then she's probably going to ask me a couple extra questions that I need to answer, and that's it. So what's up, Thrift and Flip? If you guys aren't following Thrift and Flip, guy that just sent me a rose, make sure you give him a follow. I'm going to pin him really quick. I'm going to pin the fact he gave me a rose. Boom. You guys need to give him a follow. He's really good too. All right, next up, we're going to ship out some Whatnot orders. So these sold on, was it Friday's show? Saturday show? I think it was Saturday show. And I'm going to go through each one. These are all consignment pieces, so this gives you a good idea on consignment. By the way, I'm going to give you guys a little fun fact. This is going to blow some people's minds. Let me go into one of my consignor spreadsheet. So my biggest consignor last year, we started taking on consignment in June or July. His consignment payout for the year was $22,988.24. So if you send us good stuff, we can sell your stuff. $22,988.24. My cut from that was $9,852.10. So if you send us good stuff, we can sell your stuff. Trust me. Happy New Year. All right, let me grab some. I'm gonna grab some Tyvek envelopes really quick because I'm out. All right, we're back. Looking for a CPA. Can you share how I can reach out to the one you use? Carol Ann, the tax lady. She's on TikTok. She's on my follower list too. You can go check out my follower list and just type it in. You can find it. Anyway, I have an idea. I like your ideas, Joel. Do you pay up front or when they sell? So with Whatnot, when the items sell, we pay you out within 48 hours. Because on Whatnot, there's no real returns, and we get paid out instantly as soon as we ship. So you'll get paid out instantly, but we're only looking for high-end brands. High-end brands. High-end. Only Wayne can turn a dollar bottle. 125. 25 bucks, anybody? Right here? 25? I'm running it right now. Starting at $1. Who's taking pictures? That's my mother-in-law. That's my mother-in-law. Yeah, she's not a CPA. She's not a CPA, but she's a tax professional. She'll help you with your taxes. She's very, very good. Definitely think about trying your consignment service. Hit me up if you guys have good stuff. I did put a post out on Instagram. Feel free to go review the post and check it out. All right, let's ship out some of these Whatnot orders. First one is a North Face jacket. Pick this one up. Oh no, never mind. Appreciate the glasses. We didn't pick this up. This was consignment. This sold for $25. My consignor got paid out $15.17. So we made a profit of $6.50 on the sale. It's a Whatnot order, so it's just going to literally slide right into this envelope. What's up, Riri? Happy New Year. You guys been selling good. I've had 12 sales since the 31st. Work about 70 hours a week. Do you catch yourself dreaming about thrifting? Not really. I don't really have FOMO anymore or anything like that. Yeah, we go thrifting we only went 1 to 2 days a week last year. I think we're going to go 3 days a week this year. As soon as we start rolling Whatnot, we're going to do more thrifting. So, Tiki said bad deal. What's up, Tiki? Tiki, are you having a good morning? Appreciate you hopping in. Appreciate you adding to the comment section and boosting this post to more people. Let's go. Next up, what do we got? Athleta. These were Athleta. They're like super colorful leggings. They're a size XL, really good size for resale. These sold for $25 as well. Consignor got paid out $15.25. The reason the two numbers are different is because it depends on the taxes the buyer paid and all that extra stuff. That's why the two numbers end up being different. We got a profit of $6.53 off this consignment deal. This is going to go again right into a Tyvek envelope. Is he muted? I can't hear. Sean, I'm not muted. Your phone, yeah, you should be good. Should be good. All right, that one's going to slide in there. With Whatnot, you can use any priority mail packaging as long as it's not flat rate, unless you use flat rate packaging on your account. So I pretty much use Tyvek envelopes and shoe boxes. That's it. I just downloaded a spreadsheet from Jason. Let's go. You're going to love it. It comes with a YouTube video too, so if you've never used a spreadsheet, oh shit. Never mind. I have to, this is what you don't want to do, chat. You don't want to put ground labels on priority mail packaging. I'm not paying attention. Luckily, this is not super sticky yet, so it'll come right off. My mailman catches me all the time doing this. He's like, dude, you put it in a priority mail bag again. I'm like, sorry, my bad. All right, so this is gonna go into here. And they're done that. I know, I do it all the time too. I should know by now. It's because I'm talking and doing all kinds of other stuff. I'm paying attention to what Felix is saying to me. There we go. Remember, you can't use ground labels on priority mail packages. That is a no-no. They will get a surcharge if you do that. Came right off, yeah. It won't come off of this one. The Tyvek envelopes, this is why we use the stickiness, and we use a piece of tape because they come literally right off. So if you pull them hard enough, it'll just slide right off. So, oh my God, it's K-Way. I love this guy. What's up, Zach? Sorry, so many questions. This is my first time being able to watch your live. Love your videos, so informative, and you're so friendly, even when you answer the same question over and over. Yeah, I don't mind. Feel free to ask as many questions as you want. Saw your consignor post. But do you have a better, more inclusive list of high-end brands you're interested in. So we're looking for brands that sell for 35 or more on eBay to run on Whatnot. So if your items sell for 35 or more, feel free to hit me up. Send me a list of what you have. Send me photos. I'll let you know kind of what we're looking for, but feel free to DM me. There's a lot of brands we're looking for, so I don't have like an extensive list. I'll eventually make one for you guys. Next up, we got a pair of Judy Blues. Judy Blue jeans. These are size 26. These also sold over on Whatnot. Sold for $30. Consignor got paid out $18.28, and we made a profit of $7.84. These go right into the these will go into a Tyvek envelope. So, what did Amy say? Amy, are you being naughty? I gotta read this. What are you guys saying? All I see is the eggplant emoji. I don't know what that means, but I know it's probably not something I should ask. On accident, gotcha. Oh, an accident happened. Nice jeans, yes. It is appreciated that you answer the repeat questions. It stinks when people get frustrated about it. Yeah, you guys gotta understand. If you guys have been here for a while, you know that there's new people, especially on TikTok, constantly funneling in, and they're gonna ask the same questions. I try to answer them as quick as possible. I have like a dialogue that I use for a lot of the questions and answers. So I try to pick out ones that I haven't seen before, but of course we're going to get a lot of the same ones. So just bear with it. It's going to happen. Next up, we got a Robbie G shirt. Robert Graham, this one sold. It's a size 3XL, which is a really good size. This one sold for $35. Consignor got paid out $21.43, and we made a profit of $9.18. This is going ground advantage, so it's not going to go in a priority mailback. How many hours a week do you spend packing orders? If I wasn't on live, I would already be done packing orders. But to do it on live takes a little bit longer. I probably pack orders daily. Okay, so depending on where I sell. If I sell on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari, my orders can be packed within like 30 minutes, even if I'm on live. On Whatnot, it takes a lot longer. It takes like an hour to an hour 15 to pack up a show because we sell like 100 plus items on a show. So it takes a little bit to get all that organized and stuff. What size is your large light box? This one is linked in my link tree in my bio. So if you're interested in buying it, the dimensions should be on the Amazon listing. That'll take you to an Amazon, our Amazon storefront where all of our products are listed. Do you have an affiliate link for that giant light box? Yep, just answered it. If you're on Facebook, it's in my pinned post on Facebook. What light do you use? That is a white sheet. It is a light box. It is a large light box. It's linked in my bio. You have to have a lot of space for it, so it can't be taken down very easily. So if you do buy it, just make sure you have a spot in your house to put it because it's super hard to take down. So make sure you have enough room and make sure you check the dimensions and everything. Another Whatnot sale. This is a Lululemon long sleeve women's shirt. This one sold for $25. This one sold for $25. Consignor got paid out $15.26, and we made a profit of $6.54. This is going into a Tyvek envelope as well. The kids were asking me why I have an eggplant emoji as my favorites. I blame me. Don't blame me. Don't blame me for that one. That ain't me. That's on you. You have to take responsibility for this, Amy. Do you have a link for that light box? Damn it, Bearded. What's up, Bearded? Hey, did you guys know Bearded Thrifter is now a full-time reseller? Everybody say congrats to Bearded. That is a big step. Now we play Fortnite every night together. That's what he uses with his time. Instead of actually listing, he's playing Fortnite with me. All right, last up, Consignor was generous enough to do a giveaway on Whatnot as well. So we gave away this Vineyard Vines shirt. So if you were there, you could have been entered for a free giveaway. This one, no profit, nothing like that. This is just going to go to whoever won it. Shout out to Hannah. Shout out to Hannah for winning that giveaway. Top 10 brands to pick up. George is my favorite. Alan Flusser is number 2 by far. Actually, Alan Flusser is number 1. Easily. I like a little Banana Republic and Hollister. No, I'm just kidding. Don't pick up hardly any of those brands. What's up, Kitty Cat is in the chat. Wow, Cat, you haven't been in my chat in like 3 months. This is amazing. Cat, what are you doing today? Why are you in my chat? Okay, wait a minute. What's up, Preview? Consignment percentage is 70-30. We take 30, you get 70. That's why, for example, a pair that Robert Graham shirt sold for $35. The consigner got paid out $21.43. So that's about what you'll get paid out for a $35 sale. Appreciate the gifts. I've been here for about an hour. I've been ignoring your comments. All right, now let's ship out eBay orders. Again, this is going to be a little weird because now I have two spreadsheets. I have 2023 and 2024, so bear with me. I'm going to be hopping back and forth between both of them. This is, actually I don't really need to on eBay because there's no profit because I haven't shipped these out yet. This is a Peter Millar suit. It's a size 50R, really good size. I paid $16.05 for this at a thrift store. It sold for $59.99 plus shipping. Buyer is all in for $71.34. This is probably going to go in a padded flat rate. Happy New Year. What's up, Tina? Happy New Year. Yeah, this is going to go padded flat. No, it's not. It's going to Tallahassee, Florida. So actually, it's going to go in a Tyvek envelope. It's going to be the cheapest way to ship this because I did pick priority mail shipping. How much you pay on average for Robert Graham shirts at Red, White, and Blue? Depends on the print. If it has a really good print and if it's made out of silk, I'll pay up for it. But typically, I'm trying not to pay more than $15 for a Robert Graham shirt if it has a good print and it's a good size. Size also matters too. Somebody's gonna get dirty with that too. I already know. Looks like someone went to the beach. Color looks good on you. I don't look tan, do I? I didn't go anywhere. Actually, we did go outside a little bit yesterday. We went to Safety Harbor. We walked around, so maybe that's where I got my color from. Surfs, are you hitting on me again? Stop it. All right, this is gonna ship for $7.20. Priority mail. Does your cost goods include sales tax? Yes. Yes. Whatever your cost is per item, you should put that in. So if it costs you $7 flat or $7 plus a 7% sales tax, you should put the sales tax in. What's up, Jared? Have to leave, then come back in. XL and bigger or large and bigger for what, Patriot Girl? For what? Have you heard of the brand? Yes, I have heard of that brand. I can't pronounce it though, but yes, I've heard of that brand. They make shoes and they also make clothing. Do you ever say no? Tommy Hilfiger had its time about 2-3 years ago where Tommy Hilfiger was selling again. It's not selling anymore, so I don't pick it up. All right, this just sold today, actually right before the live. So this is a men's Peter Millar summer comfort shirt. It does have a little logo right there. I paid $8.03 for this. It sold for $26.99 free shipping. This is an older listing. It must have had an offer sent out on it. Somebody accepted it. We don't do free shipping anymore. That's how I know this is an older listing. Robbie G. I have a windbreaker 1/4 zips. Is it good? Tommy Hilfiger again. That 1/4 zip, it probably won't sell for very much. Oh, you're talking about that other brand. Look up comps. I don't know about clothing. I don't pick up that brand very often, so you have to look up comps. What happened, Tommy? I don't know what happened to Tommy. Tommy fell off. Yeah, it had a logo. That's been listed for a long time. When did you start doing consignment? It was like June, July. This is also going to Florida. It's going to Riverview. I'm hoarding Tommy Hilfiger away for the big comeback. Yeah, the big spell-out jackets, they used to go for good money. They just don't move anymore. So, we don't pick up Tommy Hilfiger. What if Tommy is a down Aztec? Ooh, that might actually sell. You'd have to look up comps. Also, the ones with the spell-outs, they still sell. They just don't sell for a ton. They used to go for well over $100. Now they're like, I think like $40, $50. Depends on the price you pay. The Aztec, like Southwestern design one, might actually do pretty good, just because of the pattern. All right, next up, we got a Christmas item that sold. This is just a little gas station pump for a Christmas village. I picked this up in a bulk buy. My cost of goods is $0 because I've already made all my money back from that bulk buy. So once I did, I just cost of goods out everything because it was a $6,000 bulk buy. So this one sold for $13 plus shipping, and I'm just gonna throw it in one of these. I actually got this from Chris. He left one over, so I'm gonna use it. Thanks, Chris. Thanks for the free shipping supplies, buddy. Throw it in there and ship it out. Had a similar Millar Polo, only got 12 after 9 months listed. Yeah, those don't sell very well. That's why we don't pick them up anymore. I've had that listed probably for like a year, and it finally sold. This is going to ship for 3 ounces. And buyer paid $6.40. I'm only paying $3.81. Who's Chris? Chris at Peak. Go watch my video Jared from a couple days ago, my short, and you'll see Chris at peak. He's also going to be in one of my lives too, my live thrift. I'm probably going to post a live thrift today from 2 weeks ago, and then later on this week I'm going to post the other one. Looking forward, what items are better sellers and higher dollar money makers for spring, summer months? Polos, shorts, like short sleeve items. The normal summer items, just look for certain brands that sell better. What do you think the best app to resell in is? Best app for most people will be eBay. eBay by far will be your best app. I can give you numbers. I can literally give you numbers. Last year, so eBay, Poshmark, Mercari are pretty much apps that you can just list on and get the traffic to your items. Whatnot is something different. That's why I'm not going to include it. Last year, eBay was 38% of our sales. We sold 2,615 units on eBay. Poshmark was 813 and Mercari was 445. That's why I say eBay is the best, because eBay gets the most traffic, there's the most buyers, so on and so forth. Yeah, we do international shipping. Do you use an app to keep track of your income expenses? I use a spreadsheet, Jason Hayes spreadsheet, linked to my bio. Use my code, get 10% off. That spreadsheet is amazing. That's literally what I'm reading my information off of. I'm literally reading all of my sales information right off the spreadsheet. Gives me costs, gives me profit, all that good stuff. I haven't filled this part out yet, but you get it. And then when I go to my platforms, when I'm telling you my platforms and what's currently selling, this is the numbers I'm getting off of there. That's no fakes. I'm not just pulling numbers out of my, out of my ass. Just pulling them. Oh, let me show Facebook, and I don't know if this is going to show up on Instagram, but I guess we'll try. It's a 2023. So this is what I'm saying. Like literally the numbers are right there in front of you. You put the sales information in. From there it goes into your daily, your monthly, your yearly totals, so on and so forth. Super simple to use. Just put in your numbers correctly. You should be good to go. Hopefully this person's not canceling. Hold on, I just got a message on eBay. I got to read this. Probably a cancellation request. Because the first part of the message was, I apologize, which means they probably want to cancel. Hello, I apologize, but my wife got the wrong size and we'd like to cancel. Okay, well that sucks. That was a $150 sale. Oh well, I'm going to cancel it before we ship it out. Cancel order. They got lucky because I'd normally ship out way before this, but we'll cancel. A day? What do you mean a day? Love the reseller spreadsheet. It's really good. His spreadsheet is really, really good. All right, so I'll have to zero out that on my spreadsheet. Let this do its thing. Okay, that's canceled. Orders awaiting shipment. Okay, back to shipping. Is a spreadsheet just, it's a one-time purchase. One time. You don't have to, it's not monthly. It's a one-time purchase. A Google Sheets, you can take it with you on the go. If you download the Google Sheets app, you can do it from your phone anywhere at any time. All right, next sale is a pair of Peter Millar pants. Pick these up for $35. They sold for $65 plus shipping. I believe these are going to a follower, I believe. Somebody hit me up on eBay and said they follow and they wanted a cheaper price, so I gave it to them. I think it was a follower. All right, this is going to go into a poly mailer because this is under £1. That's once a year. Once a year. Do your wife make videos for women's items? Can we find her? Yeah, her Facebook page is K the Book Nerd. K-A-Y the Book Nerd. That's her handle. She's also on TikTok and YouTube and Instagram. She doesn't post on Instagram though, like reselling content on Instagram. How many internationals do you say you had in 2023? Not very many. They were probably like 1% of my eBay sales were international shipping. Very, very few. My internet is farting. That's not good. What about items over £1? Most will still go ground advantage, unless it's cheaper to ship priority. But typically, I put everything ground advantage now because it's cheaper. What suits jackets sell good for you? If you want to know the suit jackets that sell the best for me, my eBay store is linked in my bio. Go type in suits on my eBay store. You can see what I've listed and then filter for sold. You can see what suits I've sold in the last 90 days. That's the best way to tell what suits are selling best for me. How do you cross post? I use List Perfectly. Link in my bio. Sign up through the link. You get 30% off your first month. Get that discount. Next up, we got a men's Orvis item. This is an Orvis item I do pick up. This one had a faux leather patch on the sleeve right here. These typically sell the best. I picked this up in a bulk buy for $8. It sold for $24.99 plus shipping. Question: Ms. and Main just posted for $24.99. Got an offer for $15 within 6 hours. Would you accept? I'd wait. $15 on Ms. and Main is kind of low. I do like $22 lowest on Ms. and Main. That's typically what I get. If you're doing plus shipping, if you're doing free shipping, I would stay at $24.99. All right, this is going to go Ground Advantage as well for $7.85. Hello from Georgia. What's up, Georgia? Spreadsheet on your Facebook? Yeah, pin post. Go to my pin post. All the products we use on a regular basis are in that pin post, top left-hand corner over on Facebook. It's also in the description of this live, Bob. If you go to the description of this live, I have it pinned as well. All right, $7.85. Is your opinion? Is $7 an hour a pay for VA from the Philippines? Good. I've never done a VA, so I don't have any. You'd have to ask somebody that's used a VA. I don't know what pricing of VAs. Anybody in the chat that uses a VA, what's your like average cost for your VA per hour? Because I have somebody over on YouTube asking me that. I've never used a VA, so I don't know how to answer that. Any advantages using Priority over Ground? Priority gets there quicker. So you'll see me sometimes use these padded flat rate envelopes. Where are they at? There they are. Sometimes I'll use these padded flat rate envelopes because Ground Advantage costs me like $9, and if I stick it in here, it's only $8.20 to ship. So sometimes you'll see me use these for heavier items. $7 is too high. If you're a vet, the VA is free. God, it's so stupid. Do they say $7 per hour? Are they employing in India? $7 per hour or average. How many hours should be able to do in your opinion? $7 an hour is all they gave me. I pay by the listing, not by the hour. So some people pay by the listing, not by the hour. Bobby. Do you do your cost of goods individually when purchased? Yes, I do a cost of goods individually. I don't average it out. I see both advantages to both ways. If you average it out, it's easier. If you go to a thrift trip and you spend $7.25 on average per item, it's great. Put that in. But the only difference is if you bought something for $4 and you want to see if you made a profit, if you sell it for $15 and then you average it out and you average your cost to $7.25, it's not going to show a true like profit for that item. So you don't know if you should still be picking that up for $4 because you averaged everything out. So that's why I don't choose to do it that way, but I see why people do that way. I understand it both ways. Just do whatever way works best for you. I pay $4 an hour for the one in the Philippines. So there you go, Bobby. I think your price is a little high based off what people are saying. Next up, I got a Tommy Bahama shirt. This one has a really good pattern to it. It's like a beach scene at the bottom. Picked this up for $6.96. It sold for $25.75 plus shipping. Since I'm a veteran, yeah. Virtual assistant, by the way. If you guys don't know what VA is, a virtual assistant. You can hire some that work in the Philippines, and they'll do like your listings for you and stuff like that. Or they'll do social media work for you, whatever you want. They do all kinds of stuff. So, and you could typically get them very, very cheap per hour. It's also going to Florida. Lots of Florida purchases today. First step is get spreadsheet and set up eBay. First step is to set up eBay. If you're just starting out eBay, you should have a way to track your sales, but a spreadsheet is not needed. Spreadsheet's more for people that are established, that know kind of what they're doing. Yes and no. I mean, you should still know your numbers if you're starting out, but to pay like $40 for a spreadsheet might be a little too much. So you might just want to make your own free spreadsheet first. If you don't average it out, how do you factor in sales tax? What do you mean? If I paid, let's say I paid $4.99 for an item, and my sales tax in my area is 7%, I'll just do $4.99 times 7%, and then that's my cost of that item. So yeah, if I pay $6 for an item and it's 7% sales tax where I live, then it's $6.42 for that item. Do you use a VA? I use a virtual assistant in a way of like Autoposture and List Perfectly. It's not like a person, but it's a platform that's helping me out. Autoposture sends offers for me all day. It relists items for me. it shares my Poshmark closet. It's technically a virtual assistant. It's helping me out, but it's not a person. It's a program. Next up, we got another Tommy Bahama shirt. This one I paid $8 for. It sold for $26 plus ship. Tommy Bahama selling in the middle of winter. Kind of weird. Kind of weird. There's this free spreadsheet out there, but Jason's, yeah, for $3 a month. Yeah, you can't beat it for $3 a month. You pay for Auto Posture. I don't currently pay for Auto Posture. That's one of the perks I get for promoting Auto Posture. She gives it to me for free. I did pay for it for a short period of time, and then once I started promoting it, she just said you can have it for free. But what if she didn't give it to me for free? 100% I'd pay for it. No doubt in my mind. And there's a bunch of people in the chat that have it right now that would say that, like, using it is super, super good. Helps them. Just imagine you don't have to relist any of your items every month to get them to the top of search. You don't have to send out offers anymore. It does it for you. As soon as somebody likes your item on Poshmark, it sends out an offer within like 15 minutes. And then it shares your Poshmark closet all day long. You literally get your Poshmark closet shared without having to press a button. And it slowly shares throughout the day so you don't get caught using a bot. How's the weather in Florida? It's actually really nice. It's supposed to be 70 degrees today. Worth it 100%. Auto Posture is a game changer, even for us part-timers. Yes. Even if you have a little bit of listings, Even if you have a little bit of listings, it's still worth it. I'd say like 100 or more listings, Auto Posture is worth it. Next up, got a Untuck It shirt. This is a men's Untuck It shirt. Picked this up for $5.34. This was listed just like 2 weeks ago, and it sold for 22 plus ship. This is going to go into a Ground Advantage, or Go Ground Advantage, so it's going to go into a Tyvek envelope. Appreciate you sharing the live. If you guys aren't following, hit that follow button top left-hand corner. I do these lives every morning. Tomorrow morning, we're actually going to be live from a thrift store for like an hour and a half. We're going to be sourcing, so you guys can see exactly what we're picking up. We typically spend about like anywhere between $500 to $1,000 at this thrift store. So it gives you a good example of like what we're picking up, what we're passing on. So make sure you're following. Come back tomorrow morning. It's going to be 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you miss any of those, they're all up on my YouTube channel, so you can watch them at any time. Because I'm getting lots of new people from that video. How do you know what sells? You can look up sold comps on eBay. Literally, you can look up this Untuck It shirt. This Untuck It shirt had a name to it. I don't see it on the listing, but pretty much all Untuck It shirts have a name for that Untuck It shirt. You can look it up on a filter for used, filter for sold. You see what they're selling for. The videos, appreciate it. Does my eBay package measurements have to be exact? So if it's Ground Advantage, you don't really have to worry about it. Also for priority, if it's something like this size, you really don't have to worry about your packaging being exact. But when it starts getting to larger packages, bigger boxes, you should be putting in exact measurements. So just grab yourself a measuring tape and just measure your items out. You wash everything before selling. The only time, by the way, chat, we got it. We always get that question every live. We only wash items with stains or bad smells. That's it. Stains or bad smells. Next up, we got a LL Bean flannel shirt. Picked this up at a thrift store for $6.42. This one sold for $28 plus shipping. How many Tokyo, you'd be happy. By the way, where have you been? You've been missing. You're out there tugging on the tugboat. I might drop Mercari, Tokyo. I know that makes you happy, buddy. I know you're like finally. But I'm still gonna list on Poshmark, so I don't care what you say. I think you list on Poshmark, right? Tokyo, don't give me some smart comment back, okay? I don't want to hear it this morning. I don't want to hear it from you. I take 70 over 59 every day. Yeah, it's nice here in Florida right now. This is going to ship for $6.22. Buyer paid $8.15. Tug life. Tokyo's tugging. I just want to say thank you for showing us how to do this. Very, very grateful. Appreciate you. If you guys go watch my videos, I get, especially on the last one I did, I get tons of hate comments. It doesn't affect me. There's people that are saying like what I'm doing is wrong and I shouldn't give out the information for free. I don't really care. It doesn't hurt my feelings at all. People can have their own opinions, but I do this because this is how I learned. I learned for free. I learned from free information online, from YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, not so much TikTok because TikTok wasn't around back then, but I feel like this is the way to give back and help teach other people how to do this. And there's plenty out there. There's plenty to go around. Those people that say like you're hurting, there's so much out there. If your thrift stores are too high, go to the bins. Go buy from the bins. They literally sell stuff for $59, or they sell stuff for $1.25 per pound. Go buy stuff from the bins, and your cost of goods will be lower. Next up, really good sale. This is a polo. It's a Ralph Lauren rugby sweater. It has a faux leather patch on the, no, not a faux leather patch. It's just a patch on the sleeve. I looked this up. I saw sold comps pretty high. There were some that were low, but some were high. So I listed mine top of the market. I paid $5.34 for this at Red, White, and Blue, and it sold for $71.99 plus shipping. And it's going internationally through the eBay International Shipping Program. So really, really good sale. Most people would list this super low, but I looked up that label. That label is key to making the sale. So this one to ship Ground Advantage would be $9.17. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to ship it padded flat rate for $8.30, which is an upgrade for the buyer. It'll get there faster, and it'll be cheaper for me to ship. Oh, why there's so much hate in the world? They're just jealous. Yeah, I'm cool with it. All right, this is gonna slide right in. Ship for $8.30. No. Appreciate everybody being here. 200 people over on TikTok. Make sure you're tapping that screen, sending those likes. Tap my face a little bit while you're hanging out. I'd appreciate it. Just pushes it to more people, and we get more questions in here. More people hanging out. I steal from the middle class. I do too sometimes. I go to TJ Maxx and buy stuff and resell it. Would that be considered stealing from the middle class? I think that would be, right? That's what she said. What's the minimum investment to start this business? You don't have to invest anything really. If you have a computer and you have a printer, and you have a way to weigh your items at home, you don't really have to invest anything. So you can start selling items in your house first before you ever start, before you ever go to thrift stores or garage sales. Sell a couple items in your house first. The typical person has like somewhere between $500 to $1,000 worth of junk in their house that they don't use anymore, that they can sell on eBay. You take that money and that's what you use to reinvest into your business. So yeah, you don't have to buy anything. Start selling your own clothes. Yep. Go to your closet. You got shoes that you don't wear anymore. You got a pair of Dunks that have been sitting there for a while. And you're like, man, I bet you these are worth like $50 to $100. List them. Look up comps on eBay and sell them things. They're not using them, sell them. Next up, we got a pair of Carhartt leggings. These are the fitted leggings. These don't have a cost of goods because these were part of that American Thrift Supply. They sent me a box of stuff for free. This one sold for $26.99 plus shipping. So I don't have a cost of goods because I got it for free. Perks of making videos, I guess. So you get free stuff every once in a while. So that one has no cost of goods. That's just pure profit. Appreciate you guys sharing the live. Appreciate the likes as well. Do you enter your items in your inventory sheet and then take pictures? Do you have a video of that process? For Jason's spreadsheet, he does have an inventory portion of his spreadsheet. He actually just did a live on YouTube. So go to Jason Hayes over on YouTube and watch his latest YouTube video, and he'll explain how to do the spreadsheet. So you have an inventory spreadsheet, and then you have a sales spreadsheet. So you can move your stuff from the inventory spreadsheet to the sales. I don't currently do that. I just put the inventory in. When it sells, I put it into the sales portion. But go watch Jason's video. That's actually how you're supposed to do it, not the way I do it. Are you doing an accrual method? What's the accrual method? I don't remember what the accrual method is. I'm doing the method where I take my costs for the year and use that. So if I bought something last year, that's not technically a cost for this year. That's the method I use. Whatever that's called, that's the one I use. Yeah. Put up cross posts between eBay and Poshmark. List perfectly. Link in my bio. If you sign up, you get 30% off your first month. I just did a live on List Perfectly, doing List Perfectly like a week ago, and that's on my YouTube channel, so feel free to go watch that. It's also on Facebook too. If you guys are watching on Facebook, you can watch that anytime. He's doing Wayne's method. Yeah, whatever my method is. Whatever that method is. All right, so that one got canceled, so we have to put that back out in inventory. That person canceled. That dang person canceled. All right, this is a pair of Alphalete sweats. Sorry, picked these up for $6.40. They sold for $19 plus shipping. Don't you have to stick with whatever you pick? Yes, you have to stick with whatever you pick. So every year I just put in my receipts in my spreadsheet. I zero out my cost of goods for what my spreadsheet says. The only reason I do that is to tell people what my profit per unit would technically be. But yeah, I just zero that out and I give my costs to my tax advisor. All right, this is gonna ship for £1. Hopefully I put it for 15 ounces. Oh, that's gonna probably be the same, right? Yeah, it's gonna be the same. $6.78 to ship these out. Shipping prices are confusing for me. They're variations. I can't keep up. Nowadays, you can pretty much put ground advantage for everything. On eBay, you can get ground advantage and priority for everything, and then you can charge it to the customer. You'll never make a mistake. Use a special printer for labels. I use a Dymo 4XL. Switching to List Perfectly. The current VA I have is not consistently taking down my sales. List Perfectly doesn't take down your sales either. You have to take down your sales manually. List Perfectly does not have an auto delister. Do what works best for you. Every person's business exhibit. Yep, exactly. Do what's best for you. Talk to a financial advisor. They'll be able to help you out with that too. How do you handle piles based off prices? Do you leave the receipts in the bags? We just leave the tags on the items. That's one reason why when you guys see us do the thrift hauls and we're marking the tags, we're marking which one's half off and which one's not. So that way when we list the items, we know what we paid for the items. Your new consignment service doesn't include women's items. Yes, we love getting women's items. Women's items we actually hurt for usually. We usually get a bunch of men's. So if you have women's items, feel free to reach out to me. Next up, this is not a good sale. This thing has been listed forever. This is a Masters Polo. Picked this up for $6. It sold for $20 free shipping. Not a huge profit, not a huge sale, but at least it's gone out of inventory. Listing tricks on your phone. Listing tricks. Make sure your phone, if you're using an iPhone or Android, make sure it's in square mode because that's what most apps use. That way your photo doesn't get cropped. And the key to having a good photo is really just having good lighting. You can take a photo anywhere of an item. Surfs takes his photos on the ground in his kitchen, and he sells more than I do on eBay. So as long as you have good lighting, you will have good photos. And just make sure you take neat photos. We always try to take a nice cover photo. The rest of them don't matter. Your cover photo is what draws the person in. My eBay store is linked in my bio. Feel free to go look at what I have listed and how I have it listed. But look at how I do my cover photos. They're pretty much all in unison. They all look the same. And that's what's going to draw that person in to buy your item. You want to separate yourself out from the crowd. You don't want to take your item and just throw it on your closet and put it on a hanger and just snap a photo like that, like 8 feet away from it. You want to take a nice cover photo that's going to draw the person in. What eBay subscription do you have? Whatever one that gives me 10,000 listings, whatever store one that is, that's the one I have. I think it's the third option. I've had it for a while now because they upgraded it from 1,000 to 10,000, and now there's no real need for me to adjust that. Next up, this is a Polo Ralph Lauren wool cashmere quarter zip sweater picked up for $5.34. It sold for $30 plus shipping. This one is going to go ground advantage most likely. So on List Perfectly, if it sells, you manually take it down from other platforms. Yes, it takes literally 15 seconds to stop what you're doing and go in and manually delist the items. So, and the chances of I don't normally delist like right away, even though that's what you should do. The chance of an item selling on 2 separate platforms like at the same time, it's very, 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 very rare. So if an item sells, I'll go in as soon as I have the time to and pull it down. We hardly ever have a double sale. This is going to ship for 15 ounces. It's going to ship, it's also going to Florida, and it's going to ship for $6. Do you have to wash stuff? The only time we wash items if they have stains or bad smells. It's the only time we wash our items. I sell on eBay, sorry, yeah, I sell on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and whatnot. Unfortunately, it happened twice this weekend. Ouch. Yeah, I've had it happen like where an item sold at the same exact time on 2 platforms. I've had it happen once out of all the years I've been selling. Typically, if it sells twice, it's because I forgot to pull it down, and it's like 2 weeks later, and I'm like, oh crap, that's sold. I know that's sold on eBay. I forgot to pull it down. Appreciate you guys sharing live. Appreciate you guys tapping the screen too. 12K likes. Make sure if you're not following, hit that follow button. That one shipped. Next up, all right, we're gonna do a double order. So this person bought 2 items. We're going to put them in the same package. These are really good sales too. So this is a Peter Millar Crown Crafted Polo, but this one has a Tor logo on the sleeve. I have a video about that. It's way down in my feed. But it has a Peter Millar logo right here. Those are only issued to professional golfers. This one sold for $75. It's in pre-owned condition. It's not brand new. And this one also has a Tor logo on it. It's another Crown Crafted Polo. This one also sold for $70. So I paid $10.26 each for these. And both of them together sold for $145. Really, really good sale. But this was bought by the same person. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to combine the order into one shipment. That way it gets them same time. I'm going to ship these padded flat rate envelope. It's going to ship for $8.30. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is going to change it to... Hang on one second. Let me see if I can figure out how to... Can't do it. I don't know why eBay has this. Oh, there we go. 4x6. Beautiful. I got it. I got it to change. Confirm and pay. So this is going to go into a padded flat rate envelope. What's up, YTD? Or what? TYD, my bad. Appreciate it. Happy New Year. How long have you been doing this? 5 years. 5 years. Social media, 2 years. I gotta go. I do want to say thank you for your help. You're a great guy in Surfside Build. Appreciate it. Thank you, Jared. Thank you for always being here and supporting. If you sell your own clothes, do you have to report that on your spreadsheet? Talk to your tax advisor. They'll be able to help you out with that. What I've been told, I don't know if Carol Ann told me this, but what I've been told in the past is if you can either guesstimate around what you paid for the item, as long as it's not egregious, like you're not saying I paid $500 for a t-shirt that you paid $20 for, you should be good on your taxes, because there should be a cost of goods on there. But again, talk to your tax advisor. They'll be help you out with that. I'm not a professional. I'm not a tax advisor. Don't take any of my advice as legal tax advice. Always talk to a professional. Waiting shipment. All right, that one shipped. You have a bit of a niche market with sportswear. I sell mostly men's and women's clothing, and it's mostly like modern clothing. It's not like vintage or anything like that. Next up, what?
I need that.
You need this?
I need the whole thing.
Go ahead, take it. You need to unscrew this too?
Yeah.
Okay. Hang on,
I can
chat.
wait. I can wait.
No, you can do it right now if you want. Do you need the...
I don't need the light.
The light?
No,
You don't need the light?
it's not on it.
Okay. Hold on, chat.
Sorry.
You're good. There's that. You gotta unplug it. Actually, it's already unplugged. And you should be able to just spin it off. Have you shipped your pants yet? I have shipped my pants. Next up, a marine layer. This is a terry cloth polo. I don't know if you can see that on it. It's a nice terry cloth. Paid $13.38. I did pay up for this, but I knew it would sell fast. Sold in a week for $34.99 plus shipping. Lag on Facebook? I hope it's not lagging. I'm not lagging on TikTok. So you have to claim sold items. So you have to claim, again, talk to a tax advisor. If you need tax advice, talk to a tax advisor. They'll be able to help you out with that. They'll give you exact advice on what you should do on your spreadsheet and everything. Talk to a tax advisor. I am not a tax professional. I'm just a dumb guy selling you shit online. That's who I am. I'm new and confused on weighing. How do I pay less than the buyer? So buyer pays retail rates and you pay the discounted commercial rates. So that's why. That's why there's a difference. So for example, this marine layer shirt is going to weigh... Okay, this one's not going to be different. This is pretty much going to be the same because I put the weight in less. But the buyer paid $6.45. I'm probably going to pay $6.44. So I'm going to pay a penny less. But if I would have done the weight correctly, I would only paid $5.04. So buyer pays the retail rates of $6.45. That's what you would pay if you went to the post office to ship this item. Retail rates so high. Get used to it. Every year they go up. Every single year. And they're going to keep going up year after year because there's really nothing anybody can do about it. The post office is just going to keep raising them. Post office is going to say we're in a loss. We need to raise our rates. And every year they're allowed to raise them by a certain percentage. And they're going to do it probably for a very, very long time until somebody complains about it enough. How do you learn what to buy and what sells? Watching free content online and also looking up sold comps on eBay. Looking up what's listing or what's selling on eBay. Next up, for example, this is a brand that we didn't know about, right? Sweet Flex. Never heard of it, right? Never heard of this. Kayla went to the thrift store. She never heard of Sweet Flex leggings. She looked them up. She said, these feel quality. Let me look them up. And the sell-through rate was really good on Sweet Flex. So we paid $10.70 for these, and they sold in less than a month for $31 plus shipping. So that's how you do it. You look for stuff that's quality. You also watch free content online. You ever pick up South Pole jeans? Yes. South Pole jeans, vintage South Pole jeans can sell for big money, especially ones with embroidery on them. The newer labels, there is newer jeans. Those don't sell as well, but the old vintage jeans, they sell very, very well. What a great team. We're a great team.
Should we high five?
High five. Very nice. That's my wife. All right, 12 ounces. It's going to ship out for $5.04. Should we high five? God, we're so stupid.
Did you just say me?
No, I said we're so stupid.
Oh.
I said I included us into one sentence. We are both stupid. What do you do in the beginning to get your old bad? I just discount until they sell. I don't really like pull anything from my store. I just discount until they sell. All right, next up, Robert Graham shirt. I bought this in a bulk buy. There was a lot of really good Robert Graham shirts in it. This was one of the least best ones, and this has been listed for like a year. So this is like the last one of that bulk buy. So the buy cost is a little high. I paid $22.97, but I got Robert Graham shirts in there that sold for over $100. This one only sold for $31.50, so I pretty much made my money back. But again, other ones sold, and I made a good profit. Good afternoon, Queen and the assistant. I'm the assistant. Damn it. No Joey today, guys. Joey's at school. Joey is at school. What's up, Sandra? All right, that one's going to ship for exactly 10 ounces. Exactly 10 ounces. How do I weigh in eBay and get lower shipping? You put the weights in appropriately on eBay. For example, if you were to list this Robert Graham shirt, I would put this in the bag, I would throw it on a scale and I'd weigh it, and then I would charge that to the customer. That's how I would do it. Instagram. What's up, Instagram? By the way, I've been ignoring you guys this whole time. Lots of questions on Instagram, but I miss you guys because Instagram's on a separate feed. So if you guys want your questions answered, feel free to go to YouTube or Facebook or TikTok, because I'm gonna keep you guys running, but I don't answer your questions over there because I don't see them. My bad, IG. How much do you add on for labels and tape? So for these, the Gyro Pack bags, they only weigh, I think they're 0.2 ounces, 0.02 or 0.2. So if something weighs like right around 10 ounces, I'll put it at 10 ounces. It really doesn't add that much. The label doesn't add much. It's just the bag, and these bags are very, very lightweight. So if it's close to 10, I'll just put 10. Typically when I list shirts, I always put them as 10 ounces, even if they're a little bit more, unless it's a heavier like denim shirt, and then I'll weigh those out. But everything I put at 10 ounces, because even if it's like 13 and I end up going to the next label weight, the difference in the retail and the commercial will even out like it did on the other sale, $6.44 and $6.45. So I don't really have to worry about getting overcharged. And that saves me from having to weigh each and every item. But if you're first starting out and you're listing like 1 or 2 items a day, I would just weigh everything out, because it doesn't, you're not listing that much. I just sold a Polo Ralph Lauren shirt for $22.99 plus shipping. Let's go. Next up is a pair of Lucky Brand denim jeans. They're size 36, 32. I picked these up for $21.18, and they sold for $49 free shipping. These are most likely going to go padded flat rate. I've been adding 2 ounces for tape in the label because I don't trust the seal on the bag. That's good. It's always good to overestimate than underestimate, right? So as long as you're selling your items and you're in sales, I wouldn't worry about it. Just overestimate. Yeah, padded flat rate envelope, shipping for $8.30. And again, if you guys don't know what flat rate envelopes are, it means it ships for a flat rate, meaning you don't have to weigh them. As long as it fits in this bag, it ships for $8.30, no matter how big it is and how much it weighs, as long as the bag will seal. How do you store shoes? I just have a shelf in my garage I store shoes on. Have you ever picked up Miller outerwear? No. Miller outerwear? I've never heard of that brand. I have not. Yeah, I store shoes in the garage. I just have a shelf in the garage where I store them. I also have a shelf in the garage where I store the trains I have listed as well. No problem. Appreciate the question. The Bolo, I need to be on the lookout for it. I'll look it up after this live. How's the jean market for you? I always pass on jeans. So jeans are super easy. Jason, and everybody that's listening to this, if you're looking for an easy item to go to the thrift store and buy and resell, I would start in jeans. Jeans are like the easiest. Oh, that person bought 2 shirts. Let's go. Jeans are easy because you know they weigh between a pound and 2 pounds usually all the time. So you put that in your listing as 2 pounds to ship out. And then most jeans will either ship ground advantage or they fit in one of these. So you can just charge the customer $8.30, ship it in one of these. They're super easy to list, super easy to ship. The only thing that's hard about jeans is the measurements. You have to do we do a waist measurement, we do an inseam measurement, and we do a front rise and we do a back rise. Those are the 4 measurements we use on jeans. You can also do a cuff measurement too. But yeah, that's the hardest part is taking measurements. Use a program for the shipping labels? No, I use I'm shipping right on eBay. Can you check out my Posh page? I'm not doing any store reviews. I might do store reviews later on this week on a live. I'll literally do them for free. I don't charge for store reviews. I know some people do. I don't charge for store reviews. I just do them for free. But I'm not going to do them today, no. How do you recommend doing this if you don't have tons of space to store a ton of clothes? So good question, Emily. If you have a corner of your room that you can stack 5 bins on top of each other, you can have 250 listings. So all you need is a corner of the room and those 66 quart totes you get from Target or Walmart. That will, if you can stack 5 of them up in the corner of the room, that's 250 listings right there. So you can have a pretty active store with 250 listings as long as you're picking up the right stuff. So you don't need a huge garage. You just need a small space for your computer to ship out your items, and you need a corner of your room to stack 5 totes. You can even stack 10 totes if you have a tall enough room, or 7 totes or whatever. But you can put about 40 to 50 items per tote. What program do you use for inventory? I use a spreadsheet. It's Jason's spreadsheet, Jason Hayes spreadsheet. It's linked in my bio. It's like 40. I forget the price of Jason's spreadsheet. I think it's like 40 or 50 bucks, and I have a discount code to go along with it, and that keeps track of all my inventory. I know you looked at it over a year ago. Thank you. Okay, I'll do some more store reviews later on this week. All right, last sale is a hard good. I don't sell too many hard goods, but this is the hard good that's sold. This is Department 56 set of trees. Picked this up for $7.69 in a bulk buy. This one sold for $27 plus shipping. This is just going to go right into a priority mail shoebox and ship out easy peasy. Why not have... Oh, good question. Toes. That's actually a good question. Why not have? Why not QR code and let USPS print? You do that. If you don't have a printer, you can have a QR code sent to your email, and then you go to the USPS. They scan it and they print it out for you. But you know what you have to do when you do that? You have to wait in line. You have to drive to the post office. All my packages that I ship out today are going to go out in a tub, and they're going to sit out in my front on my front porch. The mailman's going to come to my door and pick up my packages. I don't have to leave the house. So if you don't have that option and you don't have a printer, you can always get the QR code option, but I choose to print them out so I don't ever have to leave my house. My mailman comes up, he picks up my packages, he scans them all in, and they get shipped out. So that's what I do. Do you ship USPS boxes? Do you USPS boxes and ship UPS? No. You can't use USPS boxes and ship UPS. You have to ship them with the proper channel. So you have to ship these with the post office. Do you have any bubble? You just throw some bubble wrap. I just need a little bit. Just need to throw some on the top of this. Oh, you have to pull each one and match it to the package for the clerk too. That's even more miserable. Just imagine if I had like 20 orders and I had to do that waiting in line. The clerks already hate you because you have a lot of packages, and then on top of that, they even hate you more because you're holding up the line. Packing equals money. You already know. Fart Sack Jack. I like your name. Fart Sack Jack. That's his name. How'd you come up with that name, Fart Sack Jack? Is there like a story behind that name? Wait, QR code. So you get the discount rate? Yeah, QR code, you will get the discounted rate. You're pretty much buying your labels on eBay, so you will get the discounted rate. But you just have to wait in line. It's a pain in that. Appreciate the first gift. First rose, let's go. I always like first gifts. You get like a little animation when you send a rose. I think everybody has a rose to give when you first start TikTok. So 15 by 8 by 6. Appreciate the rose. All right, this is going to be 15 by 8 by 6. That's what this box is. I just put a little bit of packing paper in there. This can move around a little bit. It's just a little bit of trees in there, so don't have to worry about them getting broken. Some USPS locations have automated machine that you can scan and print the label at now. yes, you can do that. But again, you have to drive there. You have to drive there, and then sometimes even at that machine, there's a line, especially on like days after holidays like this. There's probably like 6 people waiting in line. You gotta wait there for 30 minutes just to get all your packages scanned in. I'd rather do it at home. I'd rather pay I think Dymo or the IDPRT is like under $100. I'd rather pay that $100 and save myself in time, because your time is worth more money than $100. You're gonna be getting your money back just with the time you're gonna save. You can list, in that amount of time, you can probably list 3 items on eBay. The time it takes you to drive to the post office, get your stuff scanned in, and come back. You do that for 1 week. It pays for your printer. All right, that's my last that's my last order. So feel free to drop some questions in the chat. I'll hang out for like another 5 minutes, and then we are going to start setting up the Whatnot show for Saturday. Again, the 130K to 130 days starts on Tuesday of next week. So we already have all those shows loaded up. So feel free to go bookmark them. They don't have anything like items loaded into them, but all the shows are loaded for you guys to bookmark. This Saturday, we're doing like a back to Whatnot show, like getting back into the groove of things. So feel free to come out. I'm going to have that show loaded today, so you guys can see all the goodies that we're going to have in that show. It's probably going to be anywhere between 50 to 75 items. Okay, I asked if you guys were from Illinois. You said no. Yeah, I'm not. Here you go. I say I was hitting the far sack, and then your giggle. Oh, okay. Okay, that works, I guess. You don't need receipts from USPS. Yeah, you don't need the receipts from USPS. I get my packages, my mailman scans them in, so I get the scan right away. Sorry, miss. Do you do door pickups for your packages? I leave a note in my mailbox, and it says packages at the front door to pick up. My mailman knows to pick them up every day. And I tape that on the inside of my mailbox, so when they open the lid, when the flag's up, they can see the note. That's how I get it done. You don't have to do package pickup. So for those of you guys who don't know, I used to be a mailman. I did that for 8 years. The only time the mailman will know to pick up your packages, even if you did a request, is if the supervisor remembers in the morning to print out that sheet. That might have changed in the last few years. They might have a scan on the actual scanner that says pick it up. But before, the supervisor would have to print out a sheet. If the supervisor was busy in the morning, they always would forget to print out that sheet, and then your packages would go a day without getting picked up. So to prevent that, just put a note in your mailbox with a flag up and say, hey, mailman, there's packages at my front door. And if you have a good mailman, they'll come to your front door. I do realize some are lazy. If they skip over your house multiple days in a row, call the post office and say, hey, this dude sucks. Make sure he picks up my packages. Appreciate the snowman. And what's up, Dusty? What's up? Blue cheese. This is the day we normally get wings, but we're on a healthy kick now. So I don't know if I can get wings anymore. I don't know if I'm allowed to. My mailman said you have to put in a request and did me the favor one time. Nina, he's wrong. Mailmen are supposed to, if your mailman's lazy. If I was, I know how to talk to him. So if they came to my door and said, hey, you have to put in a request, otherwise we're not allowed to pick up your packages, I would say, do me a favor, have your supervisor call me and let me know where anywhere in the rule book states that you have to put in a request for you to pick up packages. Because if that's the case, then why do you pick up my mail when my flag is up? Do I have to put in a request to pick up my mail, or is it just packages? Because there is no rule for that. Like, he's just making that up so he doesn't have to get out of the car and pick up your packages. He's lazy. I'm here for the healthy kick. They're requires for package pickup. They're not. You don't have to put in. I work for the post office. You do not have to put in a package request pickup slip for their mailman to come to your front door. As long as you notify them with a note in your mailbox, they should come to your front door. That's how they're trained. If they have a note in the mailbox, they're supposed to stop when they see the flag is up. If they look in the flag and they look on the inside and says there's packages at the front door because they don't fit in the mailbox, they're supposed to stop what they're doing and pick up the packages, because they get paid more to pick up those packages than they do to deliver those, standard crappy letters. So if they give you problems, talk to one of the managers at the post office. If they give you problems, talk to your postmaster general and tell him like, hey, I got packages going out every day. I'm trying to support you guys, but your people don't pick up my packages. And the postmaster general should set them all straight. And tip your mailman. Yes, I tip my mailman usually once every couple months. Tell him he's doing a good job, because he saves me money. Every day I don't have to drive to the post office. So I'll give him like $20-$40. I'll say, appreciate you. For Christmas, I think we tipped him like $60. We said, thank you for what you do. He's a good guy. He loves it. He's actually said that if we want to film us putting the stuff in the back of the truck for YouTube, he's completely fine with it. because he's a public servant. So I mean, yeah, he doesn't mind. He said it's cool. Yeah, if you have a good mail person, yeah, it's always good to have a good mail person, one that actually takes care of their customers, because that we pay them when we ship out the items. So on average, how many items do you have listed at one time? Currently, we have 2,200 items listed. We are going to start pulling some of those items we have listed to run on our Whatnot shows, so those listings will go down. So here's my plan. Once we do this 130K and 130-day challenge, my eBay store will be down to like 200 listings. That's what my goal is, to have like 200 listings. And then I'm going to do a series where I build back my eBay store from 200 listings to 2,200 listings and like reverse it. So I'm going to go, my eBay store will die and then it'll revive itself by the end of the year. That's my 2 series for this year, is 130K and 130 days, and then reviving my eBay store. What's up, Treasure Pinch Shop? I put water and snacks out for delivery people. That's always good. Gary gets question for stationary event longer than expected. That's why putting a request is suggested. Yes, but Candy, they can easily tell their supervisor, go look in the back of my truck. I have 40 packages I picked up at this person's house. They'll see the scans. So they're not stationary if they're doing scans. The scans are showing that they're actually doing work. So yeah. My mailman told me that to get a bigger mailbox when I was asked to pick up packages. You have a crappy mailman. Yeah, it's normally the older guys that work there. They really don't want to get out of the truck. They just want to sit in the truck all day and deliver mail, which is cool. I actually enjoyed getting out of the truck, especially here in Florida, because it's so hot in the truck. And on summer days, it's like 120 in that truck. So when you get out, when it's 100 degrees outside, it actually feels cool. So it feels good to get out of the truck and like walk and stretch your legs. But yeah, some of those older guys, they complain a lot. We have soda and snacks out for delivery. That's always good. How much do y'all spend shopping? It depends on the store we go to. The store we typically go to, we spend anywhere between $500 to $1,000 at one stop. Well, not such a struggle for me right now. No one bids stuff, even if it starts at $3. Advice: advertising. So Nina, and I get a lot of this too. They're like, the only reason why you're good on Whatnot is because you have social media. Yes, because Whatnot, you need to advertise. It's not like eBay. eBay does the advertising for you. You list the item, eBay puts it out on Google search. They put it everywhere. They have millions of customers. They have a search function. People are looking for your specific items. They move yours to the top, so on and so forth. With Whatnot, to get people to your shows, you have to advertise your shows. To advertise your shows, you need to have social media posts. You need to do everything that we're doing, like putting out social media content, try to get people to your stores. That's what grows. It's like having your own shop. It's like having a shop on the corner where you're selling flowers and you're not doing any social media work, and nobody knows you have a flower store. That's what's happening on Whatnot with you right now. Nobody knows you have great deals, that you're selling stuff really good for $3. Nobody knows it. So put out a bunch of social media content around your Whatnot. Show people how you're sourcing your items. Show yourself packing your sales. Even if you get one sale, show yourself packing it up and tell people you're thankful for that one sale. Do a bunch of that kind of stuff. You are your advertiser for Whatnot. That's why people with social media followings do so well, is because we have a way to advertise to our customers. Did you get my Instagram message? I haven't looked at Instagram today, so if you messaged me within the last like 24 hours, I haven't looked at it, but I promise I'll look at it after this live. What's up, Jacqueline? How are you able to sell for $3 shirts? Yeah, we don't sell for $3. Our average sales price on Whatnot for last year was $26 and something cents. Hold on. Our average sales price on Whatnot last year was $26.49, and that includes our giveaways into that cost. So our giveaways are a zero cost, and it's actually a negative because we have to pay for shipping on top of that in most cases. So if you take out the giveaways, we're probably at like $30 ASP. Do you use a new spreadsheet per year? Yes, I use Jason's new spreadsheet because he comes out with one every year, and this year he came out with a creator spreadsheet along with new functions for the old spreadsheet as well. So the creator spreadsheet, I'm able to put in all my profits and all my income from social media into there as well. So yeah, every year I buy his new spreadsheet. It's also a way to support somebody in the community that's also a reseller that makes really good products. So I have no problem supporting him. The problem is not getting. My mail woman wanted me to do that. Scares me with no receipt. As long as they scan your items, Bobby, you're good. You're good. I don't know if I should count unsold inventory for last year. Talk to a tax advisor. Just look up a tax advisor in your area. There's also a lady, Carol Ann. She's really great. She gives out tax advice here on TikTok, and she's my tax lady. So feel free to go reach out to her, Carol Ann, the tax lady. I think she's like, I need to remember her name, but go through my follower list. Just look for Carol Ann. You'll find her. She's really, really knowledgeable. All right, I'm gonna head off. I appreciate you guys hanging out. We might do a one more unboxing live on Whatnot tonight. I'm gonna see. I might. We'll see. If it's not gonna be tonight, it's gonna be Thursday night. But I'm gonna head off. I'm gonna get a Saturday show loaded up for you guys so you can see everything we have available. And I'll have a piece of content out today. I'll probably put out a thrifting piece of content today. And yeah, that's it. Appreciate you guys hanging out. And I'll catch you. Yeah, same name on IG. I'm same name on all platforms. Appreciate you guys hanging out, and I'll catch you on the next one.